This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Yo, what up, though, people? Like to welcome you back to the Keep It a C-Note podcast. As always, I am your boy Brown. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. If this your first time tuning in, salute to you. Please do me a favor. Make sure you hit the sub button. Everybody that's tuned in, please hit the like button. Make sure you hit the bell so you can stay notified when we drop new content. Don't be afraid to leave a comment. If you agree with something, you disagree with something, you want to correct me on something, or if you just want to call me an Oouuber, let me know in the comments. Just make sure you keep it a C-Note. And please share this video with somebody that likes to talk sports and entertainment just like you, so that we can all talk that talk together. Funniest thing I've seen all week, Tupac Shakur. Rest in peace to Tupac Shakur. He got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And why it's so funny is because it only took 27 years. Why did it take so long for that man to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Whoever's running that whole situation, y'all definitely dropped the ball on that. Shout out to his sister. His sister, she was there to hold him down. But again, whoever's running that organization dropped the ball. He should have had a star years ago. Afeni Shakur should have been able to see her son get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I'm just keeping it a C-Note. Stephen A. Smith was recently trending again. He said Nikola Jokic isn't known for being a dominant post player. Well, analytics say in the last 10 years, the most efficient half-court play is a Nikola Jokic post-up. So who do we agree with? Do we agree with Stephen A. Smith? Or do we agree with analytics? Keep it a C-Note, let me know. And this is where I think analytics get a little tricky on people. Because when they say he's the most efficient ever, in the last 10 years, does that include him passing out the post? Is that, when he gets an assist out the post, is that credit towards his efficiency in the post? Because I believe Stephen A. Smith is saying he's not known for being a dominant post scorer. If that's what he was trying to say, then yeah, I agree with him. He's not a dominant post scorer. He's not a Shaquille O'Neal. He's not a Hakeem Olajuwon. So if we're talking scorer, definitely not a dominant post scorer. Now, if they're including passing and all that, then that's where they're getting the efficiency numbers from. But yeah, I don't got him as a top guy. I will say this, though, in the last 10 years, maybe more, the game has switched. Everything in the NBA is a switch everything mentality. So a lot of times when Nikola Jokic is in the post, he's going against guys that's 6'0". So, even with scoring, is making things look a little better. But he's doing what he's supposed to do. If you got the mismatch, you abuse it. And that's one of the reasons after this year I put Nikola Jokic over Embiid. Because Embiid, he get them 6'0" guys on him, and they start pushing him around. He want to shoot fadeaways. He want to shoot jumpers after he done jabbed a million times, and you got a 6'0" guy on you. But shout out to Nikola Jokic, 32, 21, and 10 in Game 3 of the NBA Finals. That boy getting busy. That boy breaking records. He's setting records.
First time ever for 30, 20, 10 triple-double in the NBA Finals. Yikes. Shout out Jamal Murray. He also had a triple-double in that game. Them boys are getting busy. We got Game 4 in Miami. Who you like? The Miami Heat, Denver Nuggets. Keep it a C note, let me know. The pressure is on me because I picked Miami to win the series. And I'm trying to hold on to that pick. But the more I watch the NBA Finals, the more that I realize just Jokic and Murray turning up is too much talent for Miami. Them other guys are hit and miss. So as long as Murray and Jokic play good, they don't even need a good game from Michael Porter Jr. That's the talent gap between the two teams. What's up with Caleb Martin? Caleb Martin was a couple votes away from being Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Where is he now in the NBA Finals? Is his twin brother in the game playing for him? Did they switch spots or something? What is going on? Was Boston just that bad? Keep it a scene. What's going on? Has anybody seen Caleb Martin? I know he had 10 points in Game 3. But has anybody seen Caleb Martin? Is Boston's defense that bad? Keep it a C-note. Let me know. Again, Game 4. We got Miami hosting the Denver Nuggets. Who you got? Let me know. It's a lot of Dame Lillard trade talk. Dame Lillard was recently asked if he were traded to another team. Which team would he want to go to? He said the Miami Heat, which is interesting. He also says that Mikal Bridges is his good friend. So Brooklyn, I guess, would be another spot. And here's my thing with Dame Lillard. Because, I'm not really with the team and up stuff, but what would be the reason for Dame Lillard to leave Portland to go play with Brooklyn? I don't think Mikal Bridges, even though he's a nice young up-and-coming player, him and Dame ain't enough to get you to a chip. Mikal Bridges and Dame ain't going to get you no further to where Dame already been. So what would be the point of him going to Brooklyn? Can somebody help me out with that? Miami would be interesting, but if Miami was to somehow win the chip, would Dame still want to go there? Would Dame want to be looked at like KD? It's a lot of Dame to Phoenix talk. If Dame go to Phoenix, they might got something, but I don't think that's the way Dame wants to win. At least that's how he talks. So I don't know. I just don't see Dame Lillard, Mikal Bridges being enough for Brooklyn to get to the championship, even though it's the Eastern Conference. Anything's possible over here, but I don't see that being enough. Now, if Miami lose, then we talking about something. But what y'all think about Dame Lillard? And I think it's a movie, too. Dame Lillard has been so loyal with that franchise. I believe they've told Dame Lillard already they want to go in rebuild mode. Dame wants out. I don't think they're going to expose Dame as he's the guy that won out. So they'll let it fall on them just because he's been so loyal and so patient for them. They'll make it look like, we traded him to give him a chance to get his stuff off because we going in a different direction. As you're supposed to do when somebody's been loyal to you. Zion Williamson is trending in sports, on social media. He's trending everywhere. The sad part about it is it's not for basketball. I'm kind of confused with today's NBA. They're more known for stuff they're doing off the court than what they're doing on the court. And it's crazy. Zion should be trending for, damn, that ball in shape, or he up there hitting threes now and all that. Trending for the wrong stuff. It's crazy. And I know we critique now because we're in the social media era. I know probably back in the 90s, 2000s era, those guys would have been getting in all type of stuff too. But at some point in time with some things, you just got to use common sense. They say Ben Simmons is back in the gym, people, and that he'll be back for a redeem year. Do you think Ben Simmons is done? Can he bounce back after these last couple years? Is he past his prime? Yes, no, keep it a C note, let me know. USA Fiba Basketball World Cup team. I think about 8 players have been announced. And I know this is the FIBA thing, so I know you're not going to get the top 12 guys. But looking at this roster and some of these 8 names on the roster, and it really shows me that the United States is lacking talent. I mean, bad. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Bobby Portis. He's a hard guy, tough guy, and all that. But I don't love Bobby Portis enough to have him on no Team USA. I'm just keeping it a C note. Austin Reeves had a good season. He did good. But Austin Reeves is a Team USA representative? What's going on here? Like, what is going on? Where's De'Aaron Fox? Where's Trey Young? Where's guys like that at? But the lack of big fellas, like who else? Bobby Portis, if that was the choice, who else do you got? Maybe like a Mitchell Robinson, he might already play. It's a lack of talent over here. And out of all these guys that made the roster, you got one in a possible, if we playing spades, maybe 1 and 2 possibles that can make Team USA's actual team. Anthony Edwards may be the only guy who could make the team. That's not guaranteed. Jalen Brunson could possibly make Team USA. It's not guaranteed. Brandon Ingram can possibly make Team USA, but it's not guaranteed. But I'm not going with some of these guys on here. I'm definitely not going with Bobby Portis. I'm not going with Austin Reeves. I like Halliburton, but I don't know about on the Team USA. Jaren Jackson, I'm cool with that Defensive Player of the Year. Yikes, it's looking scary for Team USA. What you think about USA FIBA basketball team? 8 picks in. How you feel about them? Are we lacking talent? Am I overreacting? Keep it a C note. Let me know. I'm on a part 2 of my list. Top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Just to give y'all a recap, at 10, I got Justin Herbert. At 9, I got Deshaun Watson. 8, I got Trevor Lawrence. 7, I got Jared Goff. 6, I got Aaron Rodgers. At 5, he was hurt due to injury. Super Bowl hangover and that. I got Matthew Stafford as the 5th best quarterback in the league. I don't care what you haters are talking about. At 4, just barely, and the only reason he's over Stafford is because Stafford was hurt. I got Josh Allen. Josh Allen get busy, but I'm tired of everybody making excuses for him. He can't seem to beat Mahomes, pause. He can't seem to beat Joe Burrow now, pause. It's like he's hit his ceiling, they've hit their ceiling. I think people give him a lot more extra credit because he runs people over. But I got him at 4. At 3, shout out to the Eagles, runners up in the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts just got that bag. I got Jalen Hurts as the 3rd best quarterback. I don't want to hear no hate about it. That's who I got. Number 2, I got Joe Burrow. Number 1, I got Patty Mahomes. Now, when we released 10 through 6, I got a lot of criticism about Justin Herbert. Why do I got him 10? Listen, we're in the NFL. Justin Herbert been in the league a couple years now. He's been in the playoffs once. Justin Herbert right now, not saying that he's not talented, not saying that he's not accurate or none of that. But right now, he's more of a myth than anything. He's got to win. He's got to do what Burrow and Mahomes and them guys do to be considered up there. I'm not just putting him top 5 off potential. How many times we going to keep going off potential? You know, so that's why I got Herbert at 10. And yes, Deshaun Watson was in my top 10. Deshaun Watson, we can't take last season, him playing half a season after the suspension, all the allegations, and him missing the year before. A lot of them guys ain't better than Deshaun Watson. Lamar Jackson did not make my top 10 list. No, I do not feel as though he's better than Deshaun Watson. I'm just keeping it a C-note. Lamar Jackson got to show me something to be top 10. Dak Prescott got to show me something to be top 10. And for all you guys that's going to hate and say I put Matthew Stafford in the top 10 or top 5 for something he did the year before last, then why would I put Lamar Jackson in the top 10? He ain't did nothing since the MVP season. I'm just keeping it a C-note. But let me ask you guys a question, right? It's a lot of hype right now about Victor Wembanyama. Generational talent, and you hear all that. You're a wide receiver coming into the NFL today or tomorrow. Generational talent. You're set to be the best wide receiver ever. What 3 current quarterbacks would you want to play for? Pause. But keep it a C-note, let me know. Me personally, I'm going Patty Mahomes because he wins, and I know even if I don't get the accolades right away for myself, I know we going to win. And I've seen Tyreek Hill get busy, so if I'm a generational talent, I know my numbers is going to be there. 2, I'm going Joe Burrow, and this is no particular order. I would want to play with Joe Burrow as my quarterback. Already proven, he already broke records. Jamar set records as a rookie with him. So I would definitely pick Joe Burrow. And Matthew Stafford. Number 1 and 2 most yards in the season is Calvin Johnson, Cooper Kupp. The equation, the bridge, the everything resolves back to Matthew Stafford. So if I was a generational talent at wide receiver and I was coming into the NFL, I would only want to play with Mahomes as my quarterback, Joe Burrow, or Matthew Stafford. I'm just keeping it a C-note. I don't want to hear about, oh, these dudes could do this with you. And no, I'm just going off of what's proven. That's just me keeping a C-note. Teofimo Lopez, Josh Taylor. They getting ready to step in the ring. It's a lot of talk about Teofimo for saying crazy stuff, what they consider crazy stuff. Keep it a C-note. Who you got? Teofimo Lopez, Josh Taylor. Let me know. This one is a little bit iffy for me. Teofimo Lopez is my guy, so I'm going to have some type of bias for him. But Josh Taylor undefeated and Teofimo looked sketchy the last two fights. I'm still going to take Teofimo Lopez. But shout out to my guy Court, because my guy Court said that ever since Teofimo lost to Cambosis, he ain't been right mentally. And it's a lot of beat writers and everything else coming out and saying that now. I'm starting to see it. After his last fight, he looked real shaky his last fight. He looked like he ain't had no confidence. But I'm still picking Teofimo Lopez. Just recently seen a highlight reel of Teofimo Lopez in his bag knocking people out. He got to get back to that. You got to get back to the Teofimo Lopez that got busy against Vasily Lomachenko. That's the Teofimo Lopez we want to see. I'm just keeping it a C note. But again, people, Teofimo Lopez, Josh Taylor, who you got? Keep it a C note, let me know. I'm about to wrap this episode up. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Again, if this your first time tuning in, salute to you. Please do me a favor, make sure you hit the sub button. Everybody that's tuned in, please hit the like button. Make sure you hit the bell so you can stay notified when we drop new content. Don't be afraid to leave a comment if you agree, you disagree, you want to correct me on something, or if you just want to call me a Oouuber. Let me know in the comments. Just make sure you keep it a C note. And please share this video with somebody that likes to talk sports and entertainment, just like you, so that we can all talk that talk together. As always, I am your boy Brown. Please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell everybody. Keep it a C note. I'll holla at y'all.
This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, da, da.